need to reboot because it's saying that Zoom cannot detect my camera.
Oh,
So I think I have to reboot my like whole computer. So
okay.
I'm gonna pop off and I'll pop right back on.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. We'll see you in a sec.
Okay.
CJ says she's over the snow. Well, I will probably be done with the snow after this one, for sure.
Well, it's funny. We're in the process of our lease is up on the building at work at the end of the month. And so our goal was to be like moving from our warehouse to my supervisor's garage this week.
Oh,
And so her daughter flew in from California and got in last night. And it's like you came just in time for all the weather you don't get in California.
that's exciting
Because
for her.
they're in Southern California.
Oh,
And she's like, yeah, so they got a moving truck and they did 3 trips today to
oh,
the
well, that's
storage
good.
unit.
Got a lot of it done.
And then we're gonna have the next 2 days off and see where we're at.
Yeah. 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 My hill, I mean, it's not even that bad, but even on Sunday morning, we had trouble getting to church. So, not trouble. We were in the truck, but yeah. So, hopefully, it'll be a nice, relaxing couple of days for most people. Yeah. How about you, Spring? Do you have to go in even though the weather's bad, or do they close up?
They come in from Clever and they're gracious enough to let me stay home most days. So I'll probably go in until it gets bad and then go home because Michael's off.
Okay.
So,
They've already
yeah.
called off school?
Yes.
They did here too.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got schools over here in Cape and Jackson area. They're doing online learning tomorrow because the weather is going to be so bad that they're canceling the roads.
Wow. Well, I mean, sometimes the weather doesn't really come, right? You think it's coming, but then it doesn't. But it seems this year like they've really predicted it and it's really happened. So, goodness. All righty. Well, we'll go ahead and jump in and get started. I did not post our our devotion today, so we'll do that next week. But we are actually on, and I'm thinking about just because it's kind of hard to keep up with, right? I'm thinking about just doing chapters, like in 2 weeks, let's do chapter 3 or whatever. And I think that might be a little bit easier. It's a really great book, but it's really hard to keep up with. So anyway, I'll let you know what I decide about that. We're at the end of chapter 2. So just a few more pages will be chapter 3, and we could even do one chapter a month or something. So I think that might be a good idea for sure. So anyway, I'm excited about sharing some things with you tonight. Last week we talked about all the new products, and they are available for everyone today. Actually, they were available on Saturday for everyone. And I made a video. So on your text that you got tonight, notice there's 2 videos. The first one is our unit video, and it has announcements. It does have product review in it. It has some other things in it, and that is not for your customers. And then there's a video that is strictly product and prices, and you're welcome to send that to your customers. Now, especially if you haven't sent out the lookbook, or you can create your own video to send to your customers. But you're welcome to use mine. You can post it on your private page if you want to, but you're welcome to use that video with the product and the prices for your customers, however you want to do that. I'm actually getting ready to do a sale this week because my birthday is this week. And so I am doing they buy $54, they get a item at half price that's $54 or more. So then I'm doing like a little sweepstakes because I never did it for the Super Bowl. I got behind and didn't get that done. So I'm going to actually do a sweepstakes for my birthday week. So I wanted to talk about some things that you do that you could do for your customers this week as the lookbook's coming in. What if I didn't get the lookbook sent out, right? What are some things that you can do for your customers this week? So I would love to hear some ideas that you guys are going to do in the next couple of weeks for your customers with the new spring products. And then I'll add to, of course, who participated in the PCP? Who sent out the preferred customer program for their customers? Hi, Hazel.
Hi, I was listening to last week.
Well, we're glad that you're on and you're showing your face. That's exciting.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so we're talking about how to support your customers this week with the new spring products. And Hazel, if you have not seen the video from last week, be sure that you hop on so you can see all the new products. The text that you got tonight, I was just explaining, the second video in the text is the link you can send to your customers to see my video on all of the products.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, good.
I watched that this morning.
Good, good. Okay, well, you can actually copy that link and text it to your customers so they can see the products and the prices. So
Yes.
that's definitely one thing that you can do for your customers this week. If you participated in PCP, they should be getting their lookbook sometime this week. Okay, so definitely some sort of follow-up. I would wait till probably the end of the week. But what other things are you guys thinking about doing for your customers just to touch base with them, show them the new products? Any other ideas that you guys have for that?
The culture and also create change for future generations. And we're so honored to be part of the history makers at PBS, the first Black hosting of entertainment.
Any ideas?
Everyone who comes into this clinic is a mystery. So Watson is based on the Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, well, I'll give you a few more ideas. Has everyone heard of our spa suites? Was somebody on last week watching? I feel like somebody watched last week. We had 3 people watching last week. CJ, were you on?
For the spa suites, no, but I saw the post. You had Jackie Leal on there.
Yes, she was. Yes, that was super fun. So we did have about 3 consultants that popped on, and I just want to share with you a little bit of how that works because one of the suites is all the spring product. So we have 3 different suites. It's just like this, Zoom, okay? They all hop on. We had 34 people on this week. Last week we had 45 people, and there's 3 directors. So there's 3 units. We're all working together. It's my Zoom number, so it's this Zoom number and link. And basically what has been working the best for me is, I'm going to wait till Kira hops on here and I'll share the rest of the story. Hi, Kira. Glad you're on. So we're talking about spa suites. We're talking about what you can do to share the new spring products with your customers this week and how you can support an on-the-go business this week with the new spring products. So we talked about the link that I sent out tonight on text, that second video. It's also on my YouTube link, and it actually says customers and consultants product preview, I think. But I specifically put customers and consultants so you could tell the difference. The other one says February unit announcements and product preview. So that's the difference in those 2 videos. I wanted one that was strictly for spring products with the prices that you could send out to your customers. You can use that link. You can send it in text form. You can post it on your Facebook group. So lots of different ideas there. And we're talking about the spa suites. So the spa suites, it's just like this. They hop on. We had 35 people on last week. And at the bottom, if you're on your computer, at the bottom of your computer, you'll see 4 little white squares that say breakout rooms. And if you click that button, it will actually pop up three different suites that they can move into. So I'll open the rooms, they click the suite they want to go into, and then it divides them into 3 groups. Okay. One group is doing the Korean glass skin, which is the time-wise repair, the charcoal facial mask, and the facial peel. So those products are in the Korean glass skin. Then the second suite is the Glamour Look of the Year. And that is Nikki Edgman actually does that group, and she does half her face. So you pop on, I don't know if you saw her picture on my post, but she has half her face done, and then she does the other half for them to see it. And it's super fun. And all of this is like QVC style. Like they don't have samples. We don't have to mess with samples. It is like brilliant, you guys. I'm seriously so excited about it. So all they have to do is go into their room. They see us doing a tutorial about the products, and then there's my suite, and I'm doing the spring products. So I show the brow kits, how to do their brow. I show the sunscreens and the after sun replenishing gel. And then each room has a special of the night, and they can take advantage of the special if they want to for that night. Then they all come back. It's 20 minutes. Okay. 20 minutes is the max that we do presentation. And then we go back into the main room and we call that the after party. And the after party is just like this, all of you guys on screen. And we're asking, okay, who had a great time? Who wants to purchase? Comment purchase so you can get entered to win. So then you're looking at your customers' names and you're like, oh my gosh, so-and-so wants to purchase and so-and-so wants to purchase. And I'm telling you, in 3 weeks, let's see, last week I had 4 guests on, and to one person, I sold almost $200. I mean, just QVC, okay? Like it is brilliant. I'm telling you, it is brilliant. So then, and I have 2 orders pending. 2 weeks ago, I had a customer that was in one of the groups, and she bought over $100 worth of glamour items. So it's like simple, it's easy, it's fun, it's quick. And so they get tickets in the after party for purchasing. If they're coming back next week, they get a ticket because they can come back every week and see a different suite, right? And then in the month of March, all the suites are going to change. Okay. So that's why I'm telling you there's only 2 weeks left of the spring suite. Okay. The specialty suite with the spring products. So this is a great week, or next week would be a great week. It would be better for you to invite them this week, because if they can't come this week, then you can catch them next week. Okay. So 2 more weeks of those 3 suites. And then in March, we're going to change it up. Okay. So that would be a great thing for you to invite your customers to. And I have a great script. It works super great. I have a registration form. They can fill that out. It's not even really necessary, but it is kind of nice to know who's coming and what suite they want to get in. But it's not even absolutely necessary. They can pop on that night and go into their suite, and super easy. The biggest thing is that you have to schedule follow-up. Okay. So Thursday night or Friday is the best time to follow up. And all you have to do is send a text and say, hey, what'd you love about last night? What I saw that you wanted to make a purchase. What would you like to purchase? I'll extend the special through tonight or something like that. Okay. So that would be a great thing to invite them to, your customers. And then the other thing is we have a lookbook that has a link to it. So if they didn't get the, I don't know where my book is, but yeah, thanks. So if they didn't get their lookbook in the mail, this is not the spring book, but if they didn't get their book if you didn't send the lookbook to your customers, you can also, if you don't want to send out the video of me, then you can make your own short video, which would be a great idea. Or you could send them the link to the lookbook. Okay. Did you guys know there's an actual link that they click and it just pulls up the lookbook page by page? It's awesome. It's an awesome link. So all of those are really great ideas for you to take advantage of this week and next week. And with, I know Kara's probably not getting snow. Are you guys getting snow? We're getting like 8 to 12 inches tomorrow. So for us, it's a great time because we'll probably be at home, right? So it'd be a great time to like text everyone. But definitely this week and next week with the end of February, people are starting to get excited about spring break. You know, if they're going on spring break, they might want sunscreen. They might want the after sun replenishing gel, the beach towel, right? So so spring break is not too far away, and all of those things are really great. Now, I was talking about my birthday. If you have something special coming up, we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up in March, okay? You could do a sweepstakes for St. Patrick's Day, and you could start working on it now, but I'm actually doing it this week for my birthday, and I'm sending out a text to my customers that says, hey, it's my birthday, let's celebrate. I'm turning 54, so when you purchase $54 worth of product, you can purchase any item that's $54 or more for half price. Plus, you can get entered to win one of my sweepstakes. So I'm going to give away 4 prizes on my birthday this weekend. And so they'll get entered to win. And it's just basically a square with 100 squares in it. They pick a number between 1 and 100. You put their name in a square, and then you draw 1 to 100. You just draw someone 1 to 100, and that's who wins. So that's a really fun thing to do as well. So anybody have any questions or comments, or did it bring another idea to mind that you might like to do this week? Anything like that? Set aside time for follow-up with the lookbook. If you did PCP, set aside time for that, because your customers are probably not going to just call you, at least all of them for sure. So it's really important that you reach out to them. So would it be helpful if I posted the link to the lookbook and the video? Okay. I'll do that so you can find it. And then I'll also repost the spa suites for Thursday night with my script. And that way, and I've got several different scripts because every week I change my script. So if I don't post one that you like, just reach out to me and say, hey, I want a script that says something about the spring suite, and I can send you something else. Okay. I'll send you the ones that I have used that have worked. I'll post them, but like I said, I have several. So, I just keep a folder. This is a tool tip on my, in my pictures, no, in my notes on my phone. I have a section called scripts. It's a folder that says scripts. And then like this one is Thursday night spa suite scripts. So then I have all of them there. See, I told you I had a lot. So I have a lot right there. I have the link. I have the registration form if you want to use that, which has worked great too. So anybody have any questions about the spa suites or the spring products? No? Okay, let's dive into, I need to mark a couple of people here that came on. So I don't forget. All right. If you're watching live on YouTube, we miss you. We want you back in our live video. So come back on Monday nights. But we have a good group tonight. I'm super excited to see all of you guys for sure. And tonight, our product knowledge is can you see these two products?
Yes.
Okay, the Intense Moisture Cream and the Oil-Free Hydrating Gel. Who has used those before?
Me.
Yay. Okay, I see Natalie and Elisa. Anyone else? Kira? Okay, awesome. So I'm going to want your feedback on this, okay?
I sold a lot, but I don't remember using any.
You don't? Oh, Hazel, you would love these
They've
products.
been in stock or for years.
They have been. Yeah, that's why I decided to use them because even my oily skin is dry right now. I don't know about you guys, but I have flaky skin and I'm pretty oily most of the time. So I know a lot of people are dealing with dry skin. And so these are perfect because if you have really dry skin, then you're going to love the Intense Moisturizing Cream. If you have oily skin but you feel dry, you're going to love the Oil-Free Hydrating Gel. And I'm going to actually show them to you in a minute. But let's read about them first. Lavish your skin for a radiant look and unbelievably soft feel. This luxurious cream, and that is exactly what it is, leaves your skin feeling hydrated for up to 10 hours, as if infused the skin with a marine extract, vitamin E, and minerals like copper, magnesium, and zinc that help nourish skin beautifully. Great for dry skin. The oil-free hydrating gel, this refreshing oil-free gel transforms your skin by restoring its moisture balance and hydrating for up to 10 hours. The cooling gel absorbs immediately, leaving skin feeling silky and perfectly quenched with a marine extract that softens, plus vitamin E and green tea extract, ideal for normal to oily skin. Okay, so here's the real deal, okay? And this is, let me start with the Intense Moisture Cream. The Intense Moisture Cream is a cream that is pretty thick, okay? And if you're oily, this will make you even feel more oily, okay? So you only want to use this one if your skin is dry, okay? Now let me take a little bit out so you can actually see the consistency of it. I think it looks like sour cream. What do y'all think? Yeah, right. It does. It looks like sour cream or icing. Maybe. I told Kirk, so I was sick last week and a little bit, well, the week before and then some last week. And I am I work out 5 to 6 days a week, like religiously, right? I haven't worked out for over a week because I have just not felt good. It has been cold. I've been tired, like just all the things, which is not normal for me. Well, today I got out at 12 degrees and went for my walk, and I have eaten everything in the house today. Like I can't stop eating. I don't know what my problem is. I think it's just I don't know, my body's like, "Oh, well, you're going to exercise, so I want you to eat more." I don't know. I don't even normally eat 3 meals. I just eat one. I have protein shakes for the rest of the meals. And today I had 3 meals. Like I'm like, I feel so fat tonight, but I'm like so hungry. So that's why it looks like sour cream and icing, I guess. But anyway, this cream is thicker, okay? So as I rub it on, do you see the thickness of the cream? Yeah. Okay. So it is super, super thick. Like that's a lot. Okay. So then I want to show you the other one. This is the oil-free hydrating gel. You can already see the difference in the consistency, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is going to be more like a gel. And let's call this daiquiri ice or
It's like yogurt.
yogurt.
It's very
Yeah,
similar to
pineapple
yogurt.
whip or something like
Yeah.
oh,
It
it's too
looks
right.
like yogurt.
You're right.
Like
Yogurt.
a really cheap, thin yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah. You're so right. You're so right. So that is the oil-free hydrating gel. I got way too much, but I want you to see the difference. Can you see that? See, this is the
Oily,
intense
oily.
moisture cream, and that is the oil-free hydrating gel. Okay, so you can see the difference. Now, I haven't used this very much, but my daughter, Maddie, was super super dry skin and very sensitive when she was a baby. And she was one that had the ring around her lips when she was little, the redness. This oil-free hydrating gel like made it go right away. It was like a miracle. It was like a miracle cream for her. We used it all over her body. Her hands and her face were super red and chapped like. And we use this oil-free hydrating gel on her. And so I have been in love with this product ever since then because it was almost like a healing agent for her. And I'm oily, so when I feel a little dry, this is what I use. Now, I have to just be honest, the Intense Moisture Cream is not in my skincare line because I'm oily. So I would love some tutorials. Kira, Natalie, who else said they used it?
Well, I use the oil-free.
Okay, tell us how you use it and what do you use it for?
So in the wintertime, I get dry patches right above my eyes for some reason, like right below my eyebrow, and my eyebrows
Okay.
get really dry. And so whenever I use that within a couple days, it helps it start clearing up. So I don't know if I need to switch to maybe the more intense hydrating because it is thicker and I feel like it might do a little more hydration than the
It might.
oil-free, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, if I'm feeling extra dry or patchy, I use it. And it's pretty in purple, so it's fun.
It is. It just leaves your skin super soft.
Mhm.
Both of them do actually. So Kira, Elisa, either of you guys want to share your tutorials?
Yeah, so I tell all my customers, for me, I feel like that this is the product that we have in our line. There's like giving our skin a drink of water when we need that drink of water at the end of a day or after we've eaten like a certain meal that has a lot of sodium in it or whatever. I just feel like that is a huge drink of water to my skin. And so that's kind of how I relay it to my customers. I have actually used both of them because when I was younger, my skin was more oily. And as I've gotten older, my skin is more normal now. And so I'm able to use the Peak. So,
Yeah. So do you use it as a moisturizer or do you use it on top of your moisturizer?
on top of my moisturizer, I use it at nighttime.
Okay. In addition to,
In
so
addition
I have
to-
one customer that's super sensitive and she
Mhm.
uses the oil-free hydrating gel instead of a moisturizer because
Mhm.
she can't use a moisturizer. So she uses that and it works for her. But most of the time I would suggest on top of your moisturizer, like Kira said. Yeah.
And don't forget the neck too, because I mean, it just feels so good just making sure that you get that whole area moisturized. But for me, it's just like a huge drink
Yeah.
of water.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I actually, the reason why I even talked about these today is because I was like, why is my skin so flaky? And I'm like, what could I use? I kind of forgot about it. And I'm like, if I've forgotten about it, y'all have forgotten about it too. So I'm going to actually use this tonight on my skin. So super excited about that. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else want to share? CJ said she just ordered the oil-free hydrating gel for her stepmom. She found a sample while cleaning and really liked it. That's super fun. I love it. Speaking of samples, who would like a sample of these? Never tried it, would like a sample. I'll send you one. Anyone?
I feel like I tried the oil free, but it was like 20 years ago when I did Mary Kay the first time.
Well, let's try it. I'll send you one. I can put these in little containers and send them to you. So that's what I'll do. Yeah. Anybody else?
That's with me. I had sold them years ago, but not lately.
Yeah. Do you want a sample, Hazel?
It'd
Have
be
you-
okay.
Okay.
Be
I'll
fine,
copy
thank you.
mail. Might be a couple of days since the snow's coming. Okay, I got you, CJ, and Spring said the dry one. Okay.
We probably won't have mail tomorrow.
No, we might not.
All the schools are already closed up here.
That's what I heard. That's crazy. Awesome. Okay. Well, I will get those in the mail to you as soon as I can. And if you're watching the replay and you would like a sample of the oil-free hydrating gel or the intense moisture cream or both, just send me a message and say, hey, can you send me a sample too? Because I'll definitely do that. Okay. Well, I want you to get out your phone or a piece of paper somewhere where you can take a note. And I want you to write down the 5 people in your life that you spend the most time with. The 5 people that you spend the most time with. This is only for your benefit, okay? So it doesn't have to look pretty, and you don't have to spell it right or put their last name or.
Pretending we don't spend like 12 hours a day at work. Not counting the
Yes.
people.
Yes. And I know sometimes you can't choose those people, right? I understand that. Okay, everybody got your 5 written down? Okay. Okay. So I understand that you can't always choose these people, okay? But I want you to reflect on what these people give to you, okay? Are they lifting you up? Are they holding you back? Do they align with your dreams and your values? Do they make you feel better or bitter? And obviously, you probably know which ones are pluses and which ones are minuses, right? So next to each person, I want you to put, this is just evaluation, not judgment of them as a person, okay? How they're making you feel. Put a plus or a minus. And then I want you to just notice like who those people are, okay? And do you have a choice if you spend more time with them or not? If you do, if they have a minus, then we're going to talk about maybe who could you spend more time with that would be in that plus category this week, okay? Why does your circle matter? Well, your mindset, your habits, and success are shaped by those around you. Have you guys heard you become like the 5 people you hang around the most? You guys have heard that saying, right? And the picture I sent you tonight for your Monday motivation is something about your vibe and your tribe. What did that say? Oh. Oh. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So it matters. Okay, back to my notes here. Positivity and ambition are contagious, but so is negativity. A strong circle should challenge, inspire, and support your goals. So, are these people that you're hanging around the most, your tribe, are they influencing you for the positive or for the negative? So, how do you upgrade your circle? Identify who you need, who has qualities you admire, who at the next level in business or in life. Seek growth-oriented people, find mentors, leaders, and like-minded achievers. Set boundaries, limit time with those who drain your energy or discourage your dreams, and be the friend you want to have. Show up with positivity, encouragement, and value. So now I want you to pick one positive person to spend more time with this week. So who could you spend more time with this week?
So making that list, it makes me realize how much I don't spend time with my friends, except for like gaming. And I work with 2 women at work, so I'm around them all the
Okay.
time. And so who can I spend more time with? Well, I'm about to be snowed in with my husband for 2 days. So
Yes, yes. That's an interesting point, Natalie. I didn't even think about that. Because I bet there are people that aren't really around that many people, right? So, who could you spend more time with that you value? And maybe that's just a phone call. Maybe that's just texting back and forth to that person, That doesn't mean that you have to go hang out every week for coffee or whatever, right? We're just talking about spending more time. So it might be more intentional reaching out. It might be, going to coffee or going to dinner once a month or something like that. But being more intentional with those people that lift you up. I think we all are guilty about having people in our circle. We kind of feel stuck, if you will, about hanging out with people because they're convenient and they're not necessarily good for us or lift us up or make us feel good about ourselves. So I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else want to share what they realized with their list?
Yeah, I feel like I don't have a circle. I have my family. And like you said, and I do have a couple friends that like friends I grew up with or friends that used to be coworkers that I reach out to. But I hang around with the same group of people at work every day, but I don't really hang around with them because I'm their boss.
Right,
I am
right,
their supervisor. I'm their manager. So I can't be friends with them outside of work.
right.
And I have grown children. So those are my friends now.
Yep.
I have a granddaughter who is my boss, and I have grown daughters, one of whom is in nursing school and is studying all the time, so I love spending time with them. But yeah, maybe it's about broadening my circle and
Yeah,
reaching people.
I love that. I love that, Melissa. And I love your intentionality of being on tonight because I know it doesn't always work out for you. But, we can be part of your circle for
That's okay.
sure.
I'm going to be snowed in. I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
That's great. That's great. Yes. Awesome. Anyone else want to share? CJ, are you having your hand up?
Yeah, I'm having a rough day, so I'm not on camera, but I'm kind of in the same boat with Melissa and Natalie. The people that I'm around the most are either my dad and my stepmother, because I see them every Sunday, and I call my stepmother every day when I get off work, and then my husband, and then my boss and coworkers. Those are the only few people, and I've actually found one coworker that I've gotten along with really well who's also taking journeys in her walk in faith, and it's just been really encouraging to surround my people who are more faith-based than not. Like, I've worked in other places before that haven't been that structured, and it's just really nice and really encouraging.
Wow. That is incredible that three of you aren't really around that many people. That's crazy. But thanks for sharing because I hadn't even thought of that. Like, I had not even thought of that. So, what a great observation of, yeah, who is my tribe and who can I get some encouragement from, on a weekly basis, right? Because we all need those people in our life. And I will tell you, the past couple of weeks have been really, really hard on me. We had Kirk's assistant who resigned, and we had our banquet, and we've had some false accusations against us the last couple of weeks, and things have gotten a little difficult and frustrating. And you have to have those tribe people that you can call on and say, "Hey, I'm struggling. Can you pray for me?" They reach back out to you and they check on you, right? And if you don't have a tribe, people don't know to check on you or pray for you, right? And so I think that circle of friends is really important. And as women, we're everything to everybody except for ourselves, right? We take care of everybody else, and we don't take care of ourselves. And so this is an intentional topic for you to make sure you're getting fed, right? Monday nights are a great night to get fed because you've got friendship, you've got information, you've got some training, ideas. And so I hope, my prayer is that when you're on Monday nights, you're encouraged. You get off happier than when you got on. Like, that's my goal, right? I want you to feel encouraged and happy and important and valued and special. Like, that's my goal, is for you to get something from Monday night. If nothing else, just a laugh or a smile, or a, "Hey, I feel really great. Like, I got an idea," or, "Yeah, I am going to be more intentional with whatever." So I hope that Monday nights can be that for you, for sure. So thanks for sharing, because I know that can be intimidating to share that. But the three of y'all, I know you kind of know each other. You could definitely use that as someone you could reach out to, for sure. So, habits that support a strong circle. I know we haven't really talked about this much, but daily affirmation, right? Gratitude, having a gratitude journal. That's something that Kirk and I do every night together, husband and wife, is we have a gratitude journal. We each say 3 things that we're grateful for from the day. And it really helps us finish the day with a positive look out on the day. Sometimes the past 2 weeks have been really hard. But it does make you say, "Okay, I'm really thankful that this person reached out and said, 'Hey, I'm praying for you.'" Or, "I got to sleep in today," or whatever. Like, there's always something to be grateful for. Attend growth focused events, staying plugged in, whether it's a podcast or, training or Bible study or something like that. Read, listen, and learn. Again, podcasts or books or coaching from a leader. Be selective with conversations. Avoid gossip and negativity. Focus on vision and action, and give back and encourage. The best way to attract great people is to be a great person. And I know all of you guys are. So I'm going to give you a challenge tonight. And I am going to ask you to find a growth partner this week. Okay? You can message someone that's on the call tonight, or you can ask your daughter, you can ask your Mom, you can ask me, you can ask anybody, okay? But find a growth partner this week. And I want you to pair up with someone, and each partner is going to commit to one new habit or action step, something that you can do to help empower your circle or yourself. Okay. And then all I want you to do is just to check in with each other, maybe in a couple of days, and then a couple more days, a couple of times before Monday. Okay. It doesn't have to be a lot, but I want you to message someone tonight and say, hey, will you be my growth partner this week? I need to find someone that can challenge me to start a new action or a new habit. Okay. And maybe it's simple, like your gratitude journal, or maybe it's drinking another glass of water each day, or maybe it's, getting a half a mile walk in or whatever. It can be whatever. Maybe it's listening to a podcast. Maybe it's writing a thank you note. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what you need. And so I want everybody to grab a growth partner this week. Okay. Growth partner, and find some accountability on taking an action step or a new habit. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Who can you intentionally spend more time with this week? Someone that fills your cup, right? All right, let me take a picture. Everybody smile. Yay. All right, dear Jesus, thank you so much for our group tonight. What great discussion and involvement. I love it. I love it when they share. So thank you for each of these women being on tonight. Thank you for our subject. I love that. And thank you for the ideas that you share with me that I can share with them, and just the inspiration behind it all. Lord, I really do pray that every Monday night our call is empowering, it's encouraging, it's uplifting, it makes them happier than when they come on the first time. And so, Lord, I just pray that they're encouraged tonight. And as we get some bad weather, not everybody like Kira, but for most of us, we are going to be experiencing some bad weather. So I just pray that you keep everyone safe the next couple of days. And I pray that you'll bring people to mind that we need to reach out to, whether it be our growth partner, or maybe it be a guest that we need to have on for Thursday night, or someone that we need to connect with that we haven't connected with in a while. So Lord, I just pray that you bring people to mind, and may we honor to serve you in all that we do. And I pray this in your name. Amen. Love y'all. Oh, code word. Thank you. Code word. Growth. Growth partner will make our code word. All right. Glad you guys were on tonight. Thanks, y'all.
Bye-bye.